Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Merry Christmas! As you can see, today's the 24th or 25th, depends on how I'm gonna do this, I don't know it yet, but I wanted to record something which is Kylie Christmas. I said I wasn't going to react to any holiday albums, but it's just there. After Aphrodite, there's Kiss Me Once. After Kiss Me Once, there's this one. I don't see the point in waiting for us to get there, and it is actually credited as a studio album. Since Christmas is tomorrow or today, depends, I don't know when I'm gonna post this, okay? I wanna do it, because why not? I've got my Santa hat on, I've got my decoration all set. Let's go, shall we? The first track, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Now, I don't know for sure whether or not she has new songs, like original material, or if it's just re-recording of famous Christmas tracks. Either way, it's fine because I have a Christmas playlist that's rather meek and I would really like to have more songs in them. So hopefully, fingers crossed, this will be it. But let's go!
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time.
Her voice sounds great. I didn't know how much I needed to hear her singing Christmas songs. Her voice fits the genre. I really do hope there's new material in this. I would love to see how she goes as a songwriter for Christmas songs.
Time of the year, there'll be much this wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time. Oh, the most wonderful time of the
I love the new take on this song, not just because of her vocals, though I did compliment them and I still do, I think she sounds great, but because it sounds fresh. Of course, the original version is from what, 1950s or the 60s maybe? And it would sound dated, of course, but this sounds so good, so refreshing. I love this new rendition. I'm gonna add this to my Christmas playlist. That's gonna be my library for this video, is the Christmas playlist, and then I'm gonna go there and say what tracks from this album I liked. Next one, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, featuring Frank Sinatra. The only version of the song that I know is actually Mariah Carey's, and I would say she's got some big shoes to fit in, because I love that version. It might be an unpopular opinion, but her version, Mariah's of course, of Santa Claus is Coming to Town is better than All I Want for Christmas Is You, as much as I love All I Want for Christmas Is You.
better watch.
It was in my body language reaction when I listened to Not Loving Days, After Dark, the last track, alright? I said that I really wanted her to go on a more jazzy, bluish, R&B-ish vibe. Well, R&B she does do that a lot, but jazzy and bluish vibe, a lot. And that's it. I think this might be the closest we're gonna get to it, to be fair, at least for now. So I'm really happy to be listening to this, because this is the style that I said she would suit wonderfully, and she does. I was right.
You better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
He's making a list checking it twice, gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town.
I'm not a huge fan of male vocals most of the time. I know I'm a man, I know that's contradictory, but it's true, I'm not really a huge fan of the vocals most of the times. But Frank Sinatra is one of the very few vocalists that I can say that I really enjoy listening to, because he's got an amazing voice. And I'm really glad they're working together in this. Also, something that I thought could never happen, but this one because of very obvious reasons, which is he's not among us anymore. Yes, that's not a problem.
He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake.
Where'd you go?
Right here.
Lovely! It's her vocals, She sounds so classy when she sings this style. That's why I said when I heard After Dark that I really wanted her to dive into this genre, because I was sure she would make a good job, and she's making a great job. Next track, Winter Wonderland. This one I actually do not know.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight. Walking in a winter wonderland. We were talking while we were walking in a winter wonderland.
I loved it. I did. It was very short, but very pretty to listen to, and it's on my Christmas playlist now. Yet another one. Next one, Christmas Wrapping with Iggy Pop. I actually let me cheat. Let me Google. Let me cheat a little. Let me see if there are no tracks, which one they are, so I can properly comment on them, because I don't feel well by saying shit about tracks of people that have died. So, you know, what are the new songs? Okay, White December was written by her, so I'm guessing that's the only song that's new. Oh no, Christmas Isn't Christmas Till You Get Here. Okay, so these two songs were written by her, so I can actually comment on them. Okay, fine. Until we get there, it's all covers, including next track, Christmas Wrapping.
Christmas by myself this year. Count a picture, frozen landscape, chilled this way. Merry Christmas, but I think I'll miss this one this year. Merry Christmas, but I think I'll miss this one this year. Merry Christmas.
I must say, I'm not a big fan of this one. I don't know, it's not giving me Christmas vibes, you know? It's giving me basic studio album vibes. Does that make sense? It's just not inciting my Christmas spirit. It's just not. Maybe it'll change? It's rather long. I don't know.
Merry Christmas, but I think I'll miss this one this year. Merry Christmas, if he has provided me with the world's smallest turkey, already in the oven, nice and hot. Oh damn, guess what I forgot? So the boots back out in the snow to the old.
The lyrics are good. To be fair, the lyrics are giving me Christmas. It's the production that's the problem. It sounds very alternative. I don't know. I think it might be Iggy Pop. I don't know Iggy Pop. Maybe by name I do. It does sound similar, but even when I hear his voice, I just don't recall. You know, it doesn't ring any bells. So I definitely do not know him as an artist. I just know his name. And maybe that's the type of production he works with, given that it's not a feature, it's a duet. So it's a conjunct effort. Which I am not appreciating as much as I wish I would.
Like grocery, when was my wandering eyes? Cool.
Ho, ho, ho!
That was long. Yeah. Next track. Only You with James Corden. Don't judge a book by its cover.
And all I ever knew, only you.
Sometimes when I think of your name, and it's only a game, and I need you.
Listen to the words that you say, it's good. This is gonna take a long time, and I wonder what's mine. Can't take.
Here is the complete opposite of the previous track. The production is reminding me of Christmas, but the lyrics aren't, and I'm positively surprised with James Corden. Congrats. I judged before I heard him sing, actually, because I do know him as a singer. I've watched him sing before, and I could never take it seriously, to be fair. But in this one, I'll have to recognize and give credit where it's due. Congrats. I would say though that this song does stand as a great ballad, and I'm talking about this having heard a lot of her ballads and knowing how great of a ballad singer she can be when she does attempt to it. But as a Christmas song, I feel like it's not very, you have to reach to get the Christmas meaning in them. It's not that obvious. That might, of course, be intentional, or maybe she just recorded this on a Christmas music background, so it sounds like Christmas, even though it doesn't necessarily, obviously, objectively relate to being a Christmas song. Yes, since I didn't get the Christmas vibe, but I did like this song, I'm actually gonna skip my logic and add this to my library instead, because I did like the song a lot. I thought it was very beautiful. They have great chemistry. Congratulations, James Corden. I'm sorry for having misjudged you so far. Next track, I'm gonna be warm this winter.
We met at a ski lodge, and we fell in love. Right by a fire, we're gonna be warm this winter.
Wow, love that.
Each time your lips touch mine, they taste like sparkling wine. I feel so warm again, just 'cause I love you so. It's cozy in your arms, I'm yours to have and to hold. And I'm gonna be warm this winter. Ice skating on the frozen lake, sleigh riding down a mountainside.
Loving this.
Stay calm
This is how I wanted Cuckoo to have sounded in Light Years. This is the type of 50s/60s production that I love and I wish was more styled after in Cuckoo. I'm just bringing Cuckoo up because when it started, it reminded myself that I have heard her singing songs in the style of the 50s and 60s in previous albums, and that was the first one that came to mind. There may be another one, but I think that's the only one from what I can remember, and that's how I wish it sounded like.
Miss Winter. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh, you make me want this winter.
Yes, I'm loving this way more than I thought I would. Oh God, where's my Christmas playlist? Next rock, Every Day's Like Christmas.
Thinking of you.
I appreciate what they did for the genre. It sounds a lot like the type of production that would be in her own albums, you know, her studio non-holiday albums, but they still managed to give it a little Christmas touch, which was fine. I guess I like that. It's innovative, I can say that. However, I did not like the song. I didn't see myself being caught by it. You know, like loving it, best Christmas song. No, not even the best in this particular album so far. It was more mellow than upbeat, which is fine. Not every Christmas song has to be upbeat, but when you put into consideration that it's always seen as a happy holiday, I wish the production was a bit more uplifting. Next song, Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
That's lovely, the flute.
When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
What a beautiful take on the song. I loved it. And while we're at it, why didn't she cover Baby It's Cold Outside? When this song first started and she started singing, I immediately thought, Baby It's Cold Outside. She would have sounded great, just perfect in this. But it's not here. And it truly would have been probably the best, because I feel like she has the perfect voice for that song. Next one, Why December, one she actually wrote, so this is brand new material.
The blankets by the fire, the lights are on the tree. Elvis is singing Blue Crib to start falling. Baby, baby, do you remember that crazy Christmas with the crazy weather? We spent a week getting closer and closer. Now every year I'm wishing for a white December. We cuddle on the couch, we drank a lot of wine, sang along.
I like that. I actually like the chorus. I was a bit taken aback when it started because I thought it was a big shift, but she worked it out, you know. Why am I surprised? I know her. I know she can pull anything off. Congrats. And she wrote it. It's so nice. You don't usually hear new Christmas material when people drop Christmas albums. It's usually just a bunch of covers, but she actually did that.
Say I love New York until we cried and ate together. Now every year I'm wishing for a white December with you, just you, with you.
I loved it. I loved it as a Christmas song. I did. This gave me the Christmas vibes in the production and in the lyrics, which were written by her. I wish she had done this more often, to be honest. It was a great Christmas song, better than some of the covers she did here, in fact. Loved it. Next track, 2,000 Miles.
The children will sing, he'll be back at Christmas time. It's very far, the snow is falling down, gets colder day by day. I miss you, I could hear people singing, it must be Christmas time.
I actually love this song. It reminded me of the Disney Christmas films that I used to watch during my childhood, and I loved this song for reminding me of that time. It's a pretty song, you know, lyrics wise, production wise. It was soft, which I actually didn't mind at all. I thought it was great. Next track, Santa Baby. Now I do know two versions of this song, Madonna's and Taylor Swift's, neither of which I actually like. But I am noticing this song has 56 million streams. That's a lot. That's over 10 times the second most in this album, which is Santa Claus Coming to Town. So maybe her version is like the definitive version of the song, or the best. I don't know. I have some expectations for this. Probably the only thing that I have expectations for, because I'm really wishing that it's gonna be good, because the two versions of them I know are not it. It's already very different from the two songs I know. Madonna's is more, well, old. Of course, it's from 80 something. It definitely sounds old and dated. And Taylor's takes a country approach, which in 2007 was her norm. So production-wise, this is already great.
Santa baby, just slip a sable under the tree for me. Then an awful good girl chimney tonight. Santa baby, a 54 convertible to light blue.
Yeah, I can definitely see myself liking this one more. The problems I have with those versions, I know, is that Taylor takes a country approach, which again, back in 2007 was her norm, so expected, but not exactly appreciated. And Madonna sings it like a baby. She does this weird voice that she never had done before, and that's so not flattering. I mean, it's annoying to listen to be fair. Here, Kylie doesn't have to do that because that's her actual voice. She's been singing like that since the beginning, so it suits her. It doesn't sound weird or doesn't sound off. It sounds great because that's her. That's how she always sings.
Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Think of all the fun I've missed. Think of all the fellows that I haven't kissed.
When it takes a more jazzy approach, which is what I was complimenting before and wishing, hoping I would get more. Thank you.
Next year I could be just as good if you check out my Christmas list. Santa baby.
She's seducing Santa. You can actually tell that. Loved it. I'm loving this.
I want a yacht and really that's not. See if you believe in me. Santa baby. Hurry tonight.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is officially my favorite take on this song. Definitely better than the two previous versions. No disrespect to Madonna, no disrespect to Taylor. They're both my favorite artists of all time. But I'm sorry. I gotta admit, this is the definitive take. Thank you, Kylie. Next track, Christmas Isn't Christmas Till You Get Here. This is the other one she wrote.
It's been the Christmas isn't Christmas till you get here. Those sleigh bells ring, ring, ring. Whole room is bling, bling, bling. So many fairy lights are busy sparkling. They glimmer and they glow. It's all for you, my.
You know when the carols hit that things are about to get good.
Christmas isn't Christmas till you get here. Christmas till you get here. Christmas isn't Christmas till you get here.
Shut up. Shut up. Again, why didn't she write the Christmas songs more often? When she does, they're amazing and better than some of the covers that were here. Kylie, you should do this more often. You really should. Next track, last track. Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Okay, this is Judy Garland's originally, I believe. It was from in St. Louis. I said that Santa Baby was the only one I had expectations for, but I actually have expectations for this one because this is one of my favorite Christmas songs of all time. So I'm really looking forward to see what she does with it. I hope she does it justice.
Christmas.
Wow! I'm a huge fan of the original version of this song. Like a huge fan of the original version of this song. But I gotta say, she did a great job, especially vocally. I honestly may go as far as to say that she sounded better than Judy Garland. Better than the original, that is. So congratulations. And overall, I had a great time with this album. I mean, it's a Christmas album. It's hard to say anything bad about it, really. So, what can I say? It's great. It was fun for Christmas. Christmas tomorrow. For me, okay, as I'm recording this, I don't know about you guys, but Christmas tomorrow. So, I figured I should get to it, and I did, and I'm happy I did. My favorite tracks were It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year, Winter Wonderland, I'm Gonna Be Warm This Year, Let It Snow, White December, 2000 Miles, Santa Baby, Perfect Santa Baby, Christmas Isn't Christmas Till You Get Here, and I also saved on my library Only You, because again, I don't think that song sounds very Christmas-like, but it's great as a ballad, as a standalone in her discography. So that was it. Thank you very much for watching, thank you very much for listening. If you got any other requests, please tell me, I'll be free to react to them as I always am. I do hope to see you in my next video. Have yourselves a merry big Christmas. No one deserves a little Christmas. We all deserve a huge party. So have yourselves a great Christmas. I'll see you next.